Dialogue, an attempt at a description.
Background and meaning of dialogue.
The word dialogue originates from the Greek, dialogos, for conversation or discourse, which is itself made up of the components dia, meaning through, inter, and logos, meaning speech, oration. Logos can also be understood to mean word or meaning of words, which leads to our understanding of dialogos as through words or that which comes to flow through words. Senge, 1990, describes the following core disciplines for building a learning organization: personal mastery, mental models, shared vision, and team learning, pointing out that the capacity for dialogue and thinking together is fundamental for team learning. The discipline of team learning starts with dialogue, the capacity of members of a team to suspend assumptions and enter into a genuine thinking together. To the Greeks, dialogos meant a free-flowing of meaning through a group, allowing the group to discover insights not attainable individually. p. 10. He also notes the connection between dialogue, team learning and the learning organization. The discipline of dialogue also involves learning how to recognize the patterns of interaction in teams that undermine learning. The patterns of defensiveness are often deeply ingrained in how a team operates. If unrecognized, they undermine learning. If recognized and surfaced creatively, they can actually accelerate learning. Team learning is vital because teams, not individuals, are the fundamental learning unit in modern organizations. This is where the rubber meets the road. Unless teams can learn, the organization cannot learn. p. 10. The importance of dialogue for learning processes in organizations is also emphasized by William N. Isaacs, 1999, who applied the concept of dialogue to companies as director of the Dialogue Project at MIT. He worked with David Bohm 1985 and others in dialogue sessions on shared thinking as an investigative process in the United Kingdom. A professor of theoretical physics, Bohm spent much of his later years researching the nature of dialogue. He describes his experience and observations on the development of a group dialogue using the following example. The weekend began with the expectation that there would be a series of lectures and informative discussions with emphasis on content. It gradually emerged that something more important was actually involved: the awakening of the process of dialogue itself as a free flow of meaning among all the participants. A new kind of mind thus begins to come into being, which is based on the development of a common meaning that is constantly transforming in the process of the dialogue. People are no longer primarily in opposition, nor can they be said to be interacting, rather they are participating in this pool of common meaning which is capable of constant development and change. p. 175. This example highlights the fact that dialogue is a way of working in a group that is not based on the presentation of results, but places value and emphasis on the process of shared thinking,